Yeah, I've always told people, you know, I try to make it lighthearted, but internally it's a very serious subject with me. And, you know, I've always said that without music, life would be a mistake. Or actually, I should say, a very wise man I once read said, without music, life would be a mistake. And I've always told people that, because I write all the lyrics, I've always said that I've been able to get it out emotionally and then, you know, write it down and then sing about it because it was cheaper than therapy, you know. You know, the thing about Shinedown is the name itself encompasses that, you know, you have to fall down into a hole sometimes in order to figure out how you're going to get out of it. You know, I don't think you should sacrifice the negative side of life for the positive, because it's kind of the yin and the yang. It's what makes you a stronger person. I mean, I have it tattooed on the top of my hand. It says, "Your pain is a gift," and everyone asks me about that. And it's really the idea that what doesn't kill you will make you stronger. Don't use pain as like a crutch. Use it as something to make you stronger, because you're going to go through it. Everyone goes through it. Some maybe more than others, but it lets you know that you're alive. You know, you can make it through. You just have to figure out that center inside of yourself, that will to live. You know, because I've always said the will to live will outweigh the ability to die any day. You know, so being strong is something that you can't teach it necessarily. It has to be, you know, you have to struggle every single day a little bit in order to understand that the struggle is also worth the sacrifice, and then the happiness will follow. But you have to fight for it a lot of times.
Great words.
Thanks. Mm-hmm. They're all true.
So aside from your music, what do you guys like to do for fun and de-stress?
We just got a Wii, thanks to Barry.
Yeah. We have a Wii in the back of the bus. I like to read, and that's about all.
You do read a lot, man. He reads more than anybody I know. I haven't read a book in probably 6 years.
Favorite book?
Wow. I don't think I have a favorite book, honestly.
No?
Grimm's Fairy Tales, maybe. Yeah, that's a classic. I love that book. I read so many different kinds. I don't have a favorite, but we don't have a lot of hobbies, if you think about it.
We hang out, you know, we try to hang out, you know, with one another. We try to hang out with one another as much as we can. We haven't been hanging out here lately just because we've been on the road so much. You know, sometimes you have to get away from one another. But, you know, for the most part, we tour pretty relentlessly, so that allows us to be with one another all the time. So a lot of it's built around the music. I mean, I wouldn't say that we necessarily have hobbies. I mean, Eric and Zach and Barry all skateboard a bunch throughout the day and things like that. They try to stay active, work out, do things like that.
Cool. Anything that you want people to know about Shinedown that they might not already know?
We are the shortest band in rock and roll, aside from AC/DC. That's about it.
Definitely. Something that they wouldn't know? I'm trying to think, like, off the cusp here. I don't know.
No. Any secrets?
We don't keep secrets. I think we let everybody know who we are and what we're about. So.
All right. Any words to live by before we go?
Have fun.
That's it.
Just believe in yourself and don't take no for an answer.
Shinedown.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm Brent.
I'm Barry.
And we're from the band Shinedown. Hey, listen up. If you're having a hard time, if things aren't going exactly the way that you planned or that you wanted, this is where you should go.
You should go to mindyourmind.ca.